In this video, I want to help make sure that you don't get surprised by these two things that could impact your Social Security. Rather than getting surprised, we want to just be sure to maximize what we should get, right? And that second point that we talk about is really going to give you a good idea of the best age to start Social Security. Also, if you're looking for a way to plan out your retirement without having to work with an advisor, check out the DIY retirement plan. I included a link below to that video. On to the first surprise. Now, this is everybody's favorite topic to talk about, and that's taxes. Most states don't tax your Social Security, but 13 actually do. And when it comes to the federal taxes, you'll most likely be expected to pay on 85% of the Social Security benefit that you receive. So pretend you receive $10K in Social Security, $8,500 could be counted as income and taxed at your ordinary income tax rate. If you have more than $44K of taxable income, you'll most likely be paying that 85% number, or if you're single, then 34K of taxable income. Those are the 2020 numbers, just to give you an idea of if you might have to pay tax on your benefit or not. Where people get caught off guard is assuming that they won't get taxed. But if you have an IRA or 401k and you plan to use that in retirement, those withdrawals are going to be counted toward your taxable income as well, which increases the chance of you having to pay tax on your Social Security. So as you plan out your cash flow and income plan, just make sure that you're taking into account these tax planning expenses. Now, the second surprise happens when people don't think through the best age to take their benefit. The common thought is, hey, if I'm not working, then let's start Social Security. If I don't have a wage coming in anymore, well, might as well start Social Security. But that might not be the best thing to do. So you can start as early as 62 or as late as 70. Your full retirement age is likely 66 or 67. That's called your FRA. If you start your income before your FRA, you could be reducing your total benefits by up to 30%. If you do this, there's even a chance that the government might be withholding some of your Social Security income that you thought you were going to get, and I'll explain why in just a minute. Here are the details for those born in 1960 or later, who therefore have a full retirement age of 67. If you start collecting Social Security retirement benefits, your benefits are going to look like this. Let me share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. So if you're age 62 and you start, then your benefits could be reduced by 30%. That's 30% less than your FRA number, that full retirement age number. 63 is 25% less, 64, 20, and you can see the gist. Now, once you get to full retirement age, then that's unchanged, obviously. Now, if you wait and delay and don't take it at full retirement age, then it actually goes up another 8% each year that you wait until this year when you have to take it when you're 70. And now there's another risk of starting your Social Security before your FRA, and that's getting some of your benefits withheld by the government or by Social Security because you earn a wage while taking Social Security. So if you make more than $18,960, this is 2021 numbers, every dollar above that $18,960 number in wage could count against you. And that the specifics are $1 for every $2 you earn could be withheld. So $1 of Social Security could be withheld for every $2 you earn above that limit. So here's an example. Let's pretend you made $29K at a job and you're 64 and you're already started your Social Security. That's $10K over the limit. So your Social Security could be reduced by $5K that year. I made another video on this topic with some of the specifics. So if you want to see that, I'll include a link below to that video as well. Because of this, we sometimes recommend waiting at least until your FRA. Now it depends. You really talk to your advisor about this, but that's a common thing that seems to happen when we're planning this way. And we even look at other income sources before starting Social Security. One of them could be your IRA or 401k. I would recommend really modeling out scenarios of either delaying Social Security and using your IRAs, or delaying your IRAs and starting Social Security. See which one makes more sense for you. What you'll most likely find is that your taxes at age 72, that's the year that we have to take out of our IRAs and 401ks, your taxes at that age will most likely be higher the longer you delay taking out of your IRA or other tax-deferred accounts. But talk to your advisor about the withdrawal strategies and then possibly using your IRAs in your 60s. If your advisor doesn't talk about the things like modeling out these income plans or taxes in retirement and they only focus on investments, then give me a call. I'd be happy to talk about it with you. Or don't forget to check out the DIY retirement plan below. And if this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next one. Take care.